Hey everybody, it's Lon Seib, and it's time for another unboxing. We just got this in via the Amazon Vine program, free of charge. This is the Mavic Mini, which is the latest and greatest drone from DJI. And this one is the smallest one they make, and it's very lightweight. So light that you don't have to register it with the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, here in the United States. So what we're going to be doing in this video is unboxing it so you can get a feel for the size of it. And then I'm going to spend some time using the device. We might live stream a test session with it. And then after I get all my information together, we're going to have a full review that you can find on my main channel at lon.tv. Now, I do want to let you know, in the interest of full disclosure, this came in free of charge through the Amazon Vine program. However, all the opinions you're about to hear are my own. Nobody is paying for this unboxing, nor is anyone reviewing it or approving it before it gets uploaded. So let's get this thing out of the box, and then we'll have a full review coming up soon. All right, so let's take this out of the box. Now, the one they sent me is the Fly More combo. I believe this sells for about $5.79 or so at the time I'm recording this video. There's a base package as well. The Fly More, though, gives you a carrying case, some extra batteries, and a few extra propellers. So the single base package unit just gets you the drone itself and the remote control in a single battery. So I believe the flight time on this is like 25 to 30 minutes. So with 3 batteries that the Fly More here comes with, you can probably keep it in the air all the time. Of course, you can't do in-air refueling, but you can keep the thing flying much longer than you would with just the base package. So it's up to you which one works best, but I do think having the convenience of the case and the extra batteries is certainly helpful. So we're going to dive into the case here first and see what's inside. And wow, this thing is really light. I have a Mavic Air, which is the 4K version of their small drone. This one is smaller. It almost feels like a sample, like a product sample or something. So it folds up really tight here, as you can see. Let's fold it out. The plastic feels weak to me, and I don't want to say that it's going to fall apart, but it doesn't feel as sturdy as my Mavic Air feels. So they must have went with like a really low weight plastic, or the elements of the plastic are a little different. So I'll have to see how strong this is from crashes and stuff, because it really doesn't feel all that strong to me. The camera, though, is on a gimbal. This is a 2K camera. So it doesn't do 4K like the Mavic Air, but again, this is a lot smaller than the Mavic Air is. And then I got a little note here: open the cover and pull out the battery while the bayonet is pressed. Okay, so let's pull this sticker off here. Get going in here. Here we go. And that's where the battery goes. And you've got a slot here for your SD card, and then you've got your USB port there for, I think, maybe for firmware updates. But a lot of this stuff happens over the air now, so really cool. Very tiny. And that's your power button down there. I'm really eager to see how this will perform versus the Mavic Air. So that is the drone portion. Again, very small. It feels almost delicate to me, just given the way the plastic feels in the propellers. And I kind of get a feel for why they have included some extra propellers in the box, because they are all pretty, not flimsy, but not as sturdy feeling as the Mavic Air is. One other thing to keep in mind with these small drones is that they are very susceptible to winds. And I had a heavier drone I was flying recently, and I got it above the tree line, and the wind just took it, and it took a while to get it back. So just be prepared to really keep an eye on the winds when you are out with one of these things, because they can get away from you. And then if the battery dies, they tend to just set down wherever they last left off. This is the controller, and this one feels almost identical to the Mavic Air controller that I have already. And so what you do is you put your smartphone in here and connect it up with a cable that is probably in one of these other boxes there. The sticks for the controller are underneath here. So what you do is just pull these little sticks out. They store inside the controller here. Let me get you my overhead view so you can get a better sense of that. So they store in, let me get that lined up there. They store right in there like that. And you can just screw them onto the top of the controller here. Very comfortable controller. I've been using these for a while. Very happy with that. No difference there. Now, because we have the Fly More combo, it's got a battery charger for the Mavic Mini's batteries. So that's what this is. It can take 3 of them, and that's what we get for batteries in the box too. This looks like the extra propellers. Let me give you the overhead here so you can see those. And then this is, let's see what's in here. These look like all the cables for connecting up things. Yeah, so these look like all the cables that you'll need. They have some extra sticks for your controller in there. These are USB cables, and they have a bunch of different cables depending on which phone you're connecting it to. So there you go. And again, we'll show you how all this stuff works in the full review. But what I do like, though, is that everything fits in the case. The controller and the drone. I bought the base Mavic Air a couple of years ago, and that came with a case, but the case didn't hold the controller. So you could take the whole drone and its batteries in this case. Pretty small, so that's great. And of course, you can see how small the drone is, too. So again, just be careful because it's very lightweight. All right, one other box in here. This one feels kind of empty, but there are some things. Oh, so these are the propeller protectors. Now, the protectors are optional on the standard kit, but they come in this Fly More package. And this is what it looks like. Let me cut back to our overhead shot here. Maybe we can try to install these if I can do it quickly enough. So what these do is they protect the propellers when you're indoors from getting damaged. And this is definitely something you're going to want to use inside so you don't chop up the propellers, which are of a very lightweight plastic, and of course anything that your drone might come in contact with. So these kind of cover up the propellers here and keep everything protected while you are flying indoors. The plastic they're using on this feels similar to the plastic that the drone is made out of. It's a very lightweight and flexible plastic here, so everything is looking like it was designed to really hit a weight target here, and I'm hoping this will be strong enough to hold up. One thing DJI offers, which I'm not sure is being offered on this drone, I'll have to check, is an insurance policy that if you happen to have an incident and you can recover the drone, they will allow you to get it replaced. It's kind of like an insurance program that they offer there. All right, there's a couple of other things in the box here. This looks like some instructions and whatnot. Let's take a look and see what this is. Yep, all the info. It's a little instruction guide and some things to get started with. So that's good to have. We have, this feels like a power adapter to me. It feels kind of heavy. So let's see what, this actually weighs more than the drone does, I think. Let's see what this is. Oh, these are the batteries. I'm sorry. Gosh, that was a wrong thing. Okay, so let's get these little batteries out here. So this, again, is the Fly More combo. So you get 3 of these batteries. And again, each of these is good for a half an hour or so. I'm guessing depending on conditions, it'll vary. Now, the battery contacts are on the top here, right where it snaps in. And I'll get the drone back here in my other shot so you can all see it. And the battery just kind of slides in and attaches that way, and then you close the door, and you're good to go. So it adds a little bit of weight. It actually feels a little better with the battery in it, a little bit heavier, but it's still under that FAA weight limit there. So I'm going to get all these batteries charged up. We're going to have, hopefully when the weather improves in a day or two, some live streaming of me actually flying the drone around to seeing what kind of capabilities it has. We'll try it here in the studio with those propeller guards on as well to see how it does indoors too. And we'll do some video samples. We'll do everything we can think of with this thing and hopefully not lose it in the process, because I could see, again, this thing being taken off by the wind pretty easily. And we'll have a full review with all of my thoughts coming soon on the main channel at lon.tv. And if there are things that you would like to see in that review, definitely let me know down in the comment section, because that will help inform us as to what we are going to do in that review as we put it all together. So stay tuned, a lot more to come on this, and until next time, this is Lon Seidman. Thanks for watching.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters, the 4 Guys with Quarters podcast, Chris Allegretta, Tom Albrecht, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/s.